Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get into our tarot card reading with Celebrity Tiffin, Hero Fiennes. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. We're going to get into this reading, but first, while you're waiting, go ahead, hit subscribe, click that bell. We're going to get straight into this reading right after we get into his astrology and who Tiffin is. Also, please go ahead and hit that bell so you don't miss anything next time. Let's get into the reading. All right, so Hero Fiennes Tiffin is, he was born Thursday, November 6, 1997. Okay, in London, England, in the United Kingdom. He is a Scorpio, Capricorn moon sign, and Capricorn rising. A little bit more about him. Hold on. Birth path is a 7. A little bit more about him is that he's an English actor and he's a model, and he's best known for his role as an 11-year-old Tom Riddle and the young version of Lord Voldemort in the Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. And okay. So that's who that is. And if you're in this reading, I'm sure you know who this person is in specific. So we are going to get into it. I want to find out a little bit about the celebrity first. So getting into all about the celebrity. Showing that he's very youthful, very earthy, very stable. He's a lot of experience, and there's probably like an old soul there, or just like very wise in general. Yeah, definitely. Like there's a lot of change and growth within and around him, and he finds his balance within his job, his work, whatever he does for finances. This is where he finds, that balance. He's very balanced at it. He's not overly spending, and he's not like, greedy. So it's nice and reliable. That's really good. Any relationships, I feel like, are all coming up as some sort of relationship in the family. So any feelings or connections in that such, any growth and change that comes into those is definitely dealing with family or relationships as friends. Okay. Let's find out a little bit about a challenge that is in the past for Fiennes. Something from the past that will influence his most present current reading. So I feel like something, almost dealing with something in the past. And again, when I'm talking about past, this could be deep 8 years ago or deep, 8 minutes ago. I feel like within the past, anything influencing, going into our current reading. So not as balanced, because this person may not know, but I feel like there is another person around him. The energy is definitely somebody of reliability, somebody who has a lot of growth and a lot of change within them, somebody who's older. And this person is definitely dealing with the Hanged Man in reverse. So maybe just in a place where they're kind of resisting that, that moment of hanging still, or taking some time to just like soak everything in and have quiet time and surrender to what this actually is. This person very much holds their money closely, and they're very busy working, probably not overly busy to where they ignore things, but I feel like the experience within and around this person is overall reliable. Has something to do with coins, but there is some sort of a decision or a path that he's needing to take within the past. Okay. And it is something that he has decided or chosen. So I feel like whatever that is, it's like, it's definitely going to not be in the mental process, like, making everything all crazy. So he's not indecisive about it, if that makes sense anymore, because he's made a choice. And with this choice comes a lot of tension, and it comes with problems. And he's chosen not to see what others see. So whoever this person is around him, he has chosen to kind of like, add the balance into back into his clarity or to make himself so he's not confused. He's not believing in the, the advice or the communication from other people surrounding this situation. Now, this could be a relationship of just like soul tie. I feel like there's definitely some sort of a spiritual connection. This definitely could be dealing with somebody who is just, a love relationship or pondering the situation, because this person is, again, kind of not in control of it. Their heart is open, though, and they have a huge light. They're probably very intuitive, so they're probably kind of aware. Yeah. Okay, let's move into our most challenge, not our most challenge. What am I talking about? We're going to get into the rest of this reading. I want to find out the current, and that is going to be taking us all the way into how they feel about themselves. We're going to find out how the world feels about him. Okay. So the challenge here presently is some sort of communication or wanting to push forward in some sort of communication about something as far as like problems or anything that has risen with tension. So I think there might have been even a conversation or some sort of an argument, but this would have really changed things up as far as whatever was going on relationship wise or feeling wise in a connection. This connection could be family. It could also be just like business management people or whatever. Because again, he's very balanced within his business and his finances. And he's just like really focusing on details and really focusing on kind of like repeating and focusing on almost the practice of it. Let's find out a little bit more about this present or current situation. Just dealing with some sort of connection or relationship in terms of, okay. Yeah, it would definitely be a new one. It would be a new conversation. And very rational, very clear on what it is that they're having a conversation about also. What is this? One more. Okay, so this could have anything to do with work, passion, spiritual. Could just be a spiritual connection even. It could just be something he's seeking out. He's analyzing it. He's taking his time. He's watching it. He's trying to see where the fire is. He's trying to see where the adventure is, the excitement. I feel like there is even a distance between him and this other person. So it could be something to do with just inspired by something. This has a lot of opportunity though, whatever it is. So again, it's probably related to anything he does for passion. And I feel like any of this personal energy that he's putting into the situation as far as communicating or trying to figure out any little details that he needs to fix and be as logical and rational as possible, it's that he's just definitely reassessing everything and just kind of going over all the information. So let's find out what a likely outcome is for all this for our next month here. Okay. So there will be some sort of argument or worries and tensions that will be talked about or spoken about. And these things are going to be pretty intense. There might have been a little bit of neglect to get to them, and that's why there's such an intensity about it. I don't know what all of this means, but I feel like it's not as bad as he probably is taking it on as. I just feel like there's kind of like an over intense feeling when it comes to emotions. So it's just like times 5 instead of like a regular feeling of it. I think he could definitely, engage in just being inspired by the situation or even by himself. I don't think, again, it's as bad as he's really thinking. And I think that because he has been really busy working, so he hasn't neglected to get to whatever this is. Yeah. And then going over information or reassessing it and just really trying to figure out what it is that he needs to do as far as, going forward and being determined and having this meaningful situation going on, I feel like there's definitely something spiritual and inspiring about it. But he wants, he wants all the details to be taken care of. He wants all of, the work to be looked at, and any paperwork, anything to, analyze, he wants that taken care of. So whatever that means, that is a very confusing reading. It's still kind of confusing to me. I don't understand. Okay, please go ahead, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would. Please and thank you. Go ahead and hit that share on your social media. Go check out my social media and the details below. Click the bell so you don't miss anything here as far as your general love predictions for your month and celebrity readings. If you have a request, leave it over in the comments, please. Other than that, I am going to get out of here. I will be back with more. I will see you soon. Have a good Monday. It's Monday. It's the case of the moon days.